A good personal story is actually a creative process, and the way I think about it is a creative process is where energy suddenly enters your brain and you suddenly think that, wow, this is a cool idea, or this is the way I want to represent myself. And that's clearly the act of a creative genie, something really entering from outside to sort of produce something cool or fun, which is truly you in some sense. Probing deeper is an act, but sometimes it's also about an intention. And figuring out how to do that well is to know what values are important to you, or truly what strengths you bring to the fore. And again, don't just think about what college admissions people would want to hear. This is a conversation with yourself. And the whole idea behind a holistic application and the essay is designed to make you grow personally. So it's not a race to the top where you need to have a great essay. It's more about the reason why they put that essay so that you can introspect, reflect on your values, strengths, inspirations, interests, experiences. Students really worry about their self-esteem. In this age of mental health being such a buzzword, it's very, very easy to get sort of sucked into what's going on in the world. And at the same time, we have our own sort of inhibitions or limitations, and we judge ourselves too quickly. So a good story could actually be about, how I discovered that my self-esteem cannot be a validation mechanism. I'm just giving you a tip, like, okay, an essay could be about anything. It could be as simple as that I realized after this experience that the values of self-esteem are very important to me. But that experience has to be something personal, which you care about. The second thing, okay, what other values or strengths do I bring? It could be, I think I'm very enterprising. I think I can do something if I really put my mind to it. It's a very common thing, right? So if you're given an opportunity which you never had taken up earlier, and you didn't think you could take it up or do well, but you finally did take it up, and because you were super motivated, you actually did well. So again, it's not about bragging about an achievement or an activity you were successful in, but the reflection should be about the idea that what enterprising really means, how to really take charge of things. Another way to look at a value could be, I care about the fact that we are not alone in the world. We need to solve problems together. The pandemic is what it is, but there are several other problems to deal with, and we can do it on a day-to-day basis. And that's where I feel, having a sense of, say, collaboration and figuring out how you can collaborate with people and also not be that person who's trying to hog the limelight and do everything else. So an essay could be about self-reflection and growth too. That, I was this kind of human being and it didn't really help. I thought I could pull off things on my own and not collaborate. So an essay is not just about you putting yourself up on a pedestal. It's really recognizing your vulnerabilities and saying that, hey, this is what I am. If a story is about a time when you were not calm and something did not go the way you had planned, because you were not calm was one of the big reasons why it didn't go the way you had to. A small moment, and that's what you need to capture. So that's called the keyhole method of finding, say, topics and ideas. Likewise, again, you say that, okay, generally I'm a very confident person, but on this occasion, my confidence slipped, and it was something that I really had to reflect on. I made a goof up because of whatever reasons, and I know that I have a template to solve that. I can deal with it in the future. So I think that's another beautiful, say, example of an essay that you could work on. Another one could be, I'm generally very focused. I know what to do when, and I manage my time well, all of that. But there's one time I didn't do it. So don't look for essays and ideas which only show you in good light. Have those learning moments defined.